My older sister has been having nightmares of a demonic cat in our closet. My older sister Eve has always had an obsession over cats, but all of that changed in a single night. It all started when our family was driving on a highway and we noticed a gray kitten with white fur on its belly, chest, paws, and chin. We all noticed the stray kitten and it seemed hurt, so we found an area to stop and we quickly grabbed the kitten. It was hard because the cat was a fighter, but we got it. We noticed the cat was female and we brought her to the vet. We found out the cat had only a few injuries, she's fine. It turns out her mother just abandoned her kitten. So we ended up keeping her. My sister named her Streets because we found her on the streets. Streets was a very viscous cat, but she eventually succumbed to me and I was the first person she trusted. My sister demanded me to teach her how to tame the cat, and after a few tries, Streets clung to her and they were best friends. After 2 years of them getting along and being besties, my sister has been having nightmares recently about a ragged up cat in the closet. I always had to check for her, but obviously nothing was there and I reassured her she's fine. But one night my sister had enough of it and went to sleep in my mom's room. Streets was in the room alone with me. Streets isn't a lap cat, but she laid next to me. One thing I found uneasy is that Streets kept staring at the closet, but I brushed it off. Until eventually I heard a sharp scratching noise at the closet door and I opened my eyes. I see the closet door shut and Streets staring at me, meowing. After a brief moment of the cat meowing, the door opens swiftly and I see a tall black figure in the closet. I immediately cover myself in my blanket and start shaking. I peek from under the covers to take another look and the figure was piercing over my bed. But it wasn't any old figure. It was a black tall cat that was standing on its 2 feet, long sharp claws with stained blood, dark eyes with white soulless pupils, raggedy messed up fur, and the scariest sharpest teeth that reminded me of the Cheshire Cat from Alice in the Wonderland. Its tail was ripped off with major blood. I couldn't believe my eyes. I immediately pull myself back under the covers and pray and punch myself, hoping it's just a dream, but no hope. I feel my foot being dragged under the bed along with the terrifying cat. Its mouth opens wide and before I knew it I was being eaten alive. Then I wake up. The pain felt so real and before I knew it my older sister Eve was piercing over me holding Streets and in her other hand a knife.